Welcome to another informative episode of Marketing Edge on TV, Nigeria's leading initiative in the business of brand management and in the management of brand business. It is a 30-minute awesome package that comprises brand news, branding focus, and industry conversation, all in a mix encompassing thorough and in-depth analysis aimed at promoting the brand idea. I am Oluwabukola Omoniyi. Stay tuned.
Marketing Edge on TV, promoting the brand idea.
We begin with brand news, where we'll bring you the latest development around brands and on the field of marketing and advertising in Nigeria and around the world. Now on brand news. One of Nigeria's leading public relations and communications consulting firms, Chain Reactions Africa, recently called on government and businesses in Nigeria to keep an eye on the rising wave of a new variant of populism amongst the youth, adding that this could upend both government and businesses. The consulting firm made this disclosure during the public presentation of the distillation edition of its periodic report known as the Neuroscience of Nigerian Youth's Trend and Culture Report, themed Aramanda. The Managing Director, Chief Strategist, Chain Reactions Africa, Israel Opayemi, explained that the report has been titled Aramanda to typify the baffling character of the mystique surrounding behavioral evolution within the youth population.
Why are we tracking trends? Why are we tracking culture? There is a saying that culture will eat strategy for breakfast. No matter how intelligent the people in government are, unless they understand the emerging and the extant cultures within their own jurisdiction, then their policies are bound to fail. And this is what we are doing to help the government, to help the Nigerian government, to help the respective state governments to be able to understand the trends that are emerging in the society and in the continent, as well as understand the culture being formed thereof. So that government is able to plan policies that are in line with this trends.
The event witnessed the honorable presence of the Governor of Lagos State, Babajide Olusola Sanwo-Olu, and his deputy, Dr. Obafemi Amzet, who were represented by the Commissioner for Information and Strategy, Gbenga Omotosho, and his counterpart in the Ministry of Youth and Social Development, Mobolaji Ogunlende.
It's all about engagement. Engagement in the sense that when the youth come out to protest or rise to an occasion, they are fighting for justice. We're fighting for our voices to be heard. So we just need to ensure that the people who are supposed to hear are hearing, right? And they are acting on it. They have to be proactive instead of reactive, right? And the younger generation, if you are reactive, then you don't have to be proactive, because being proactive, the damage has already been done. Right, so it's all about channeling it into positive energy by engagement. It's constant engagement.
And for us in government, it's a very big lesson that we need to find a way to the kind of language that we use to talk to our young people. We need to find ourselves in their space so that whatever we need to do for us to improve as a government, as a community of people who understand what the future means to young people, that we need to do it. We need to do more promotion of our arts. We need to do more promotion of our culture. We need to understand what our young people really desire.
Nitro 121, one of Nigeria's leading agencies, has been appointed as Kiara Rice Mills Limited Marketing Communications Partner. The innovative agency will see to the successful brand building and marketing expansion of the business. Kiara Rice Mills Limited provides consumers with quality taste and nutritious culinary rice experience. In this strategic partnership, Nature 121 says it will be helping Simply achieve significant milestones in the Nigerian market via enhanced visibility and distribution network expansion. It is expected that with Nitro 121, the trajectory of Kiara Rice Mills brand will experience a major boost. A latest report made available by the National Bureau of Statistics (NBS) has shown that the movement of portfolio investment into Nigeria witnessed a drop by 83.54% in the second quarter of this year to $106.85 million. NBS data revealed that it was formerly $649.28 million in the first quarter, even as it ranked the second top source of capital importation. The report, titled Nigeria Capital Importation, Quarter 2 2023, stated that portfolio investment dipped by 85.89% year-on-year, with equity contributing $8.52 million, bonds contributing $85.29 million, and money market instruments bringing in $13.04 billion. It pointed out that the three items had depreciated by 96.17%, 71.67%, and 89.64% respectively quarter-on-quarter. A recent report by Modo Intelligence has revealed that Nigeria's e-commerce market was previously valued at $67 million in 2022, with the expectation that it will garner $7.6 billion in the next 5 years by 2028 at a compound annual growth rate of 11.3% during the forecast period. The report showed that mobile devices play a crucial role in Nigeria's e-commerce landscape, especially with the widespread adoption of smartphones, which has boosted internet inclusion and online shopping among Nigerians. To attest to the huge growth experienced by the Nigeria e-commerce, the Nigerian Communications Commission (NCC) reviewed that in November 2022, the number of 3G and 4G mobile broadband subscriptions in Nigeria stood at 88.3 million. Citing Central Intelligence Agency (CIA), Nigeria's population grew by about 6.39% compared to the previous year, providing a substantial consumer base for e-commerce businesses to target. Publicis Group, a leading advertising and communications company, has reported strong organic growth of 5.3% in the third quarter, driven by impressive performances from its media operations and data unit, Epsilon. The global agency said the growth has prompted the company to upgrade its full-year growth guidance to 5.5% and 6%, surpassing its previous forecast of 5%. The upgraded outlook takes into account the potential impact of ongoing economic and social tensions on client spending. Commenting on the company's performance, CEO Arthur Saadun highlighted the company reported net revenue of over 3.2 billion euros for the third quarter and nearly 9.6 billion euros for the first 9 months of the year, reflecting a growth rate of almost 5%. That was brand news. Next is Branding Focus after the break.
Where is Glory?
Excuse me, ma'am.
Glow! Where Glow now?
I dare here.
Glow, don't go village. Tell all our customer abi.
Everybody pay attention. See, now Glow berekete 10x. Now he might they take tension my customers. Now they dash me 10 times the credits when I load. Or even summer me double data join.
Yeah. Wait, so with 1.5 when they give all of us, so you then enjoy up to 15,000 naira credit and data.
And I say I never finish you. See, when I say if we enjoy, if we join Glow berekete 10x, when I go get 1,000 naira welcome credits. Finish.
Glow, you don't win.
Una see they here. Hello, please, I'm looking for Glow.
Please save now Glow we dey fine. Now Glow we dey go.
Okay, so
enjoy 10 times the value of your recharge on Glow Berekete 10X. You also get 1,000 naira for calls and data and double data bonus on your subscription.
Number 1001 reason to love Golden Penny pasta. It is rich in protein. And number 1002, it contains fiber. Number 1003, it tastes great. Mommy, doesn't it end? No, my darling, it doesn't. So you see, beyond the taste, there are so many reasons for you to love your Golden Penny pasta.
Golden Penny pasta is a great meal for you and your family, giving you a delicious taste with great nutrients. So go ahead, enjoy Golden Penny pasta and find more reasons to love it.
Reason 1004. It slopes.
Golden Penny pasta. Great taste, good nutrition.
Oh, the only detergent that keeps me bright and fresh. Bana bata lokaci a wurin wanki. Viva mafi inganci. Ito da sakwa hidin netin yo bere Viva. Chiri Viva. Maswa koko atowo renu lo Viva. Viva, oh Viva. Ina some Viva. Opuliche Viva. Opero Viva titila. Viva, oh Viva. Ina some Viva. Opuliche Viva. Opero Viva titila. Viva, oh Viva. Ina some Viva. Opuliche Viva. I love my Viva forever.
Marketing Edge on TV, promoting the bright idea.
Now on branding focus. Over the last 2 years and still counting have been a watershed moment for the tech world as some major innovations such as Meta was launched, with every brand from Apple, Microsoft and Google jumping on the metaverse bandwagon for a slice of the potentially lucrative pie that an immersive 3D internet will bring. Thereafter, OpenAI broke the generative AI mold with the launch of ChatGPT, a new breed of chatbot with an uncanny ability to generate near-perfect human-like text. The fundamental questions and widespread debate within the business and marketing circle is, what do all this mean for the future of business and marketing? More importantly, where should marketers and businesses be edging their bets? What are the potentials of metaverse and AI on brands? When metaverse appeared on the scene, every brand and business wanted in. With its non-fungible tokens, wearables and avatars, it had brands clamoring to offer their audiences an absolutely out-of-this-world experience. It promised an immersive experience where there are avatars and games, wearables and digital tokens, especially to Gen Zs and the millennials who grew up playing online games. Games with rich imagery and fantasy, which makes them the perfect passengers to take on a trip to the metaverse. However, AI is a different ballgame altogether. It has been said that AI will completely transform and drive marketing. Where there is a lot of data and a great need for personalization, AI can help shape better customer experiences and enable better predictability of outcomes. What's more, AI can do wonders with segmentation by splitting customers into various groups based on specific characteristics, gender, age, income level, interest, and a zillion other criteria. It can power the mapping of what will work with whom. In fact, AI can enable brands to connect with millions of prospects with 100 different variations of marketing messages and help them track and measure their effectiveness almost instantly. AI powers creativity with regards to design and content. That was branding focus. Next is industry conversations, where we have discussions with industry thought leaders who have distinguished themselves in the business of brand management and in the management of brand business. My guest today is the Group Managing Director of one of Nigeria's leading FMCG companies. Join me right after the break.
Take it from me, the mind-blowing way to do things is the Glow LTE advanced way. When you stream, it's like you're in the drama itself. When you make calls, you reach where others can't. Coffee! Doing business is like running Wall Street from your street. And when you play,
I did beat the guy. We'll see about that.
It's like traveling the world without moving an inch.
Is that Toby in your room?
You can download in the blink of an eye in 4K.
Go.
And when you go for your dreams, it's like running with the strength of 3 nations behind you.
Glow LTE Advanced, the power of 3 data networks in one. Get a Glow SIM or dial *301#.
Every day brings memories that shows us the whole story. I believe and I dare to dream. Where special love sends laughter in the air. Nutri-Milk, I'm a drink away from making memories. Nutri-Milk, all good things in just one drink. Nutri-Milk, everybody say share Nutri-Milk, share love. Share Nutri-Milk, share love.
Share Nutri-Milk. Share love.
I like to wait the I like to wait the
Yes, the Alert 5 for 5 promo is here again. Now, even more explosive than ever before. Over 90 million naira to be won. You can't afford to miss this season of excitement. To qualify, fund your account with 5,000 naira. Maintain an average account balance of at least 5,000 naira monthly. Make a minimum of 5 transactions monthly on Alert or *945#. And just like that, you could be 1 million naira richer. So, download Alert today or transact without internet on *945# anytime, anywhere. Terms and conditions apply. Wema Bank, with you all the way.
Marketing Edge on TV, promoting the bright idea.
Welcome back to Industry Conversation on Marketing Edge on TV. Today we'll be speaking with the Group Managing Director of Flour Mills of Nigeria, Mr. Boye Olusoya. Boye Olusoya is one of the corporate leaders and brightest minds, leading one of the biggest FMCG companies in Nigeria. Boye is a highly experienced leader with capacity and capability in creating long-term strategic and financial value across several industries. As a boardroom guru and trailblazing entrepreneur, he has an illustrious career that glitters with several other Nigeria's biggest and best-known brands, including telecommunications, finance, energy, manufacturing, amongst others. Through his visionary leadership, tested and trusted expertise, he has significantly contributed towards the growth of the leading Omo Foods that has consistently been feeding Nigerians daily for 63 years and still counting. The industry stalwart, whose proven career success spanning several decades with record achievements and feats, has held several key leadership positions in various industries, managing diverse investment portfolios. The Marketing Edge Award winner also sits on the board of Accela Group as its chairman and also serves on the board of several other companies. The formidable business leader has over the years played a crucial role in solidifying the company's position as the market leader. Glad to have you join us on the program, sir.
Thank you very much.
And congratulations on your award as the company CEO of the year.
Very humbling, but thank you very much.
Okay, great. So I know that you are an industry icon with years of experience. But tell us, who is Boye Olusoya?
Well, thanks. First and foremost, by training a civil engineer and a computer scientist, and somebody who has worked across the technology sector in telecoms and was probably a prime mover in telecoms when there was the movement into the GSM world. Worked in manufacturing, worked in private equity, all that, and in the last 20 years at senior positions in telecoms, private equity, and back to manufacturing. So not been a bad career so far.
Okay, great. So tell us, how does it feel leading FMN feeding the nation, a company that feeds the nation, that has been feeding the nation for the past 63 years. I hope I'm correct on that.
Oh, yes.
How does it feel?
63-year-old great icon. It's both exciting and scary at the same time. Scary because the size and scale of the organization is, until you're in, you don't realize how big the organization is. I was an outsider until a few years ago, until I came in and only realized how big and massive an organization was. It works across, we're in fertilizer, we're in grains, we're in sweeteners, sugars, we're, as you know, into backward integration. We play in the cassava value chain as well. So a large and extensive business. So and because of the size and scale of the business, it has products that touch the lives of Nigerians on a daily basis, which is why we have the mantra about feeding the nation every day. And when you then realize that what you're doing the night before is what makes a difference to the kind of food that gets on people's tables the next day, it does, send a couple of shivers up your spine. But the excitement is the opportunity to continue to make changes to that dramatically can improve the quality of life of majority of Nigerians. That's really good.
Okay, great. So let's talk about backward integration initiative. What are the latest updates for your company?
Oh, we continue to, we've always been strong on backward integration because our intent has always been to be able to take food from, right from planting it into ground onto the table for everybody to be able to eat. And to play in that entire space requires us to ensure the quality of the product is right, which means we have to enter into being able to develop the product in terms of farming. We don't directly farm all the time. I mean, we do in terms of sugar, in backward integration in sugar, where we have about 21,000 hectares of land in Sunti, and it has been a big task for us to get involved in that. We produce sugar from there, and we continue to look at extending that facility. We've acquired. We are actually on the road to another $300 million investment in Nasarawa on sugar backward integration. We have 10,000 hectares in Edo State where we are involved in crude palm oil, which is part of what we use in our vegetable oil and spread production. So, and that's extensive for us. Apart from that, on cassava, we have extensive outgrower schemes that we support. We continue to look at our theme being localization for sustainability, where we continue to look at ways to produce locally, products locally with quality that's required for our customer base. And as you know, based on our presence in the grain sector, through our association with the Flour Millers Association of Nigeria, we continue to support wheat production, and we've extended with extensive demonstration farms and support for farmers in wheat production across the country.
Okay, so tell us, what do you consider as your achievement since you settled in as the GMD of Flour Mills of Nigeria?
Well, it's always difficult for you to say what you think. You prefer that other people should talk about what your achievements are. It was always difficult because it came in just about the time that we had the COVID issues, and then we've since then had the Ukraine Russia war, which affected commodity prices. I think the biggest thing has been one, maintaining a stability throughout difficult times. Two, transforming the business as we move towards a more, if you like, a more FMCG type model business, where we're more customer facing, are more interested in data utilization to be able to access the needs of our customers, more interested in establishing a deep route to market, expanding our product portfolio. So it's basically moving the business up to the next level.
Okay, great. So as an engineer and a computer scientist, how would you review your professional journey so far?
Been interesting, you'd say. It's taken me to various places. Most important has been a learning journey all across. Every opportunity to learn I have taken, and that has moved me on from one phase to another one. Started out civil engineering, by the way, uh, originally, then a computer science postgrad. But along the way, just a journey of learning, and it's those learning points that have helped me to become what I am today. And the only thing I'd encourage people is always any opportunity you take to any opportunity you get to learn something new, take it.
Okay, so how would you advise the younger generation in choosing a life career?
Look for something you enjoy that can help you along the way. But ultimately, I mean, I always say enjoy. People should never forget it needs to remunerate appropriately, because that's also important. But look for something you enjoy doing and find a way to learn how best to make that work for you.
And just before I let you go, any words of marble for young CEOs out there?
It's tough, but look, if the jobs were not difficult, they wouldn't be looking for talented people like them to do it. So they should realize that they're there for a reason, and they should therefore enjoy the challenge, but do what they were.
All right, thank you so much. And so we have been speaking with the Group Managing Director of Flour Mills of Nigeria, Mr. Boye Olusanya. Join us same time next week for another interesting episode. Bye for now.